If your space is empty, here's how we gave it a cozy Japandi look. If your space empty and incomplete, it's not just about adding more furniture, it's about defining zones, balancing textures, and creating a layout that actually works. That's exactly what we're doing today. In this series, we're here to make sure it gets the right layout, materials, and decor to bring it to a functional and cozy look. Today, we're using Melvin's space, a 70 square meter space that needs a Japandi-style transformation. This is the 27th design in our 100 Interiors Challenge. And trust me, this one's tricky. He wants family area, dining area, and the kitchen. This space currently empty and unfinished, but with the right layout, textures, and color palette, we can turn it into a warm and functional Japandi-style home. Here's the good news. We're keeping the walls as they are, off-white with a subtle gray undertone, which fits well within a Japandi color palette. Let's get started. Let's make this family area work for you. But first, let's analyze this space. This area is 35 square meters, and the challenge fits both the family and dining area without making it feel cramped. So, here's what we did. We allocated 18 square meters for the family hall, making sure there's enough room to move around while keeping the layout cozy and functional. The remaining space is for the dining area, ensuring it's practical for daily meals without feeling tight. Let's talk about your flooring. The existing flooring didn't match the Japandi interior, so we changed it. You need something durable, water-resistant, and stylish. That's why luxury vinyl planks are a solid choice. They give you that real wood look without the high maintenance, so your floor stays fresh and easy to clean. The wall color already fits the Japandi aesthetic, so there's no need to change it. Next, the ceiling right now, it's just plain. So you can add a wood trim accent to give it more depth and refinement. It's a small detail, but it completely elevates the space. Now, the seating area. You need an L-shaped sectional sofa, and this sofa made of fabric upholstery. It defines the space and gives you a spot to relax. But a sofa on its own? Not enough. That's why you need layers. Start with pillows in different sizes, colors, and textures. It's the easiest way to make your setup look effortlessly stylish. The seating has an elevated wooden base. That's what adds warmth and structure, keeping the whole setup grounded. Now, let's complete the look. You need a coffee table, preferably light wood with a natural finish. Then, you can add a simple tabletop arrangement, a dried wheat stalks, and minimalistic ceramic vases. Nothing overcomplicated, just clean and intentional. But here's where things really start to pull together. You can layer in a textured brown rug. So the flooring adds softness and ties everything in visually. Then, to make the space feel more personal, you can add artwork as a focal point. Adds personality and makes your space feel wide, not just decorated. You can also brought in a console table. Function meets aesthetics. On top, you can place decor like lamps, sculptures, books, or vases to complete the setup. And lighting? That's the key. A table lamp adds warmth, but a floor lamp next to the sofa is a great idea. Yes, that's what really makes the space feel cozy and inviting. Now, for general lighting, you can install a pendant light as the main feature, then use pin lights for extra brightness. It's about layering the light properly so your space looks good at any time of the day. And the finishing touches, curtains to control sunlight and reduce heat. Plus, a potted plant near the door, because adding a touch of greenery always makes a space feel more fresh and welcoming. Moving on to your TV wall. Right now, it feels empty and lacks warmth, so here's what you can do. Your TV wall is designed using wood veneer and MDF. This mix keeps it cost-effective, stylish, and durable enough for daily use. At the top, you have enclosed storage, so you can keep clutter out of sight and maintain a clean, streamlined look. Then, in the middle, there's open shelving. And at the bottom, there's more storage, making sure every inch is used efficiently for both function and style. Now, let's talk about styling the shelves. On the top shelf, you can place a small white vase with delicate white and yellow flowers to add a natural touch. Then, the middle shelf, that's where you can showcase a tall, textured vase in a neutral tone, stack some books, and add geometric metal accents for a balanced display. And the bottom shelf is all about books, arranged neatly with one leaning forward to create that casual but curated look. You can place greenery to create a fresh and inviting feel. Next, the lighting. You can add soft LED strip lights to the shelves so it can highlight the decor and books while enhancing the wood's natural tones. Then, behind your TV, backlighting creates a floating effect, so it reduces glare and makes your entertainment area feel more refined and high-end. Now, that's how your family area transformed from an empty space to a fully functional, cozy spot. Moving on to the dining area. Fixing this dining area. This 14 square meter dining area had potential. Setting up a dining space is a common problem. So, how do you fix that? This area is empty, which means you have a blank slate. But that also means it's not serving any purpose yet. Let's change that and make it functional. First, let's talk about your dining table. The table has a strong, structured base with light wood grain tabletop. It brings in a soft, natural tone that blends effortlessly with the rest of your space. Pair that with curved wooden chairs in a light, natural finish with textured beige fabric upholstery. That's what makes the seating feel comfortable instead of just looking good. Then, to ground the space, we added a textured area rug in neutral tones. It doesn't just contrast with the light wood flooring, it also brings balance to the space. Now, here's something that really changes the vibe. A wood-paneled accent wall. This adds depth and texture so the space doesn't feel too plain. You could leave it as is, but a minimalist artwork brings just enough detail without making things feel cluttered. For the centerpiece, you don't need anything complicated. A mix of dried pampas grass and a fruit bowl keeps the table decorative yet functional. Next, lighting can make the dining space feel warm, inviting, and functional. And that's why woven pendant lights and pin lights made from natural rattan. They diffuse the light softly, so the whole area feels warm and inviting. Then, for window treatments, natural woven blinds are a solid choice. They give you privacy and light control, but if you want to add a softer touch, layering them with curtains makes the space feel more refined. Finally, to subtly separate the family hall from the dining area without closing it off, we installed a wooden slat partition. This keeps everything open and airy. So, with all these elements working together, your dining area isn't just functional. It's a space that feels intentional, warm, and effortlessly stylish. Let's move on to the last area, the kitchen. This space measures 11 square meters, and here's the thing. His current layout already works. Now, the overhead cabinets with deep brown finish with perforated panels. These aren't just for looks. It improves airflow and add texture. Then, around the refrigerator, we used dark wood veneer to create a rich, warm contrast that blends seamlessly with the rest of the kitchen. You can also get an open shelving, so your everyday essentials stay within reach while keeping the whole setup looking clean and cohesive. And for the countertops, you can feature marble-look stone with subtle veining. This is the perfect balance between luxury and practicality. Durable, low maintenance. Then, to keep everything seamless, we can use a plaster finish backsplash. This makes it a potential option for kitchen backsplashes, offering both durability and a unique aesthetic. That blends right into the countertop. Storage was another key focus. The lower cabinets now have a handleless drawer system, keeping things sleek while giving you easy access to all your essentials. Then, instead of just throwing utensils in a drawer, you can go for hanging kitchen tools. Practical, accessible, and they actually look great on display. Now, let's talk about the small decor pieces like ceramic vases, dried floral arrangements, and kitchen essentials are placed carefully to keep the space homey without looking cluttered. And you can add floating wooden shelf. It holds a white ceramic vase with a lush trailing plant. And of course, your plates and bowls are neatly stacked to keep the whole setup looking organized and intentional. To illuminate the space, you can use LED strip lighting under the cabinets, giving off a soft glow that highlights the plaster finish backsplash. Then, the open shelving has built-in LED lights, subtly lighting up your decor and dishware. Now, let's talk about the centerpiece, the kitchen island. That made of mix of warm wood veneer panels and matte off-white drawer, so it stands out but still blends with the rest of the space. This isn't just for looks though. You can use it for meal prep, casual dining, or even as a spot to get some work done while enjoying your coffee. And because styling matters, we added a bowl of fresh fruit, a ceramic vase with dried florals, and a neatly stacked book. Then, to your seating, made of wood frame with a natural finish, so the space feels more inviting. And above it all, sculptural pendant lights that don't just illuminate the space, but add character, tying the entire look together. And for the final touch, an abstract artwork framed in thin dark wood feel curated, balanced, and well-designed. Now, let's take a full tour of the complete makeover. If you have any thoughts or suggestions, drop them in the comments below. And if you want more home transformations, make sure to subscribe.